Welcome back, everyone. Flowers Volume 2, our very much delayed and slow-going playthrough of such, since I cannot stick to a regular update schedule to save my life. We just finished Chapter 5, so our progress bar is probably somewhere around the 60% range. I'm gonna try and get through at least half of Chapter 6 here. Just going off of the pattern of the previous game, we probably have one more mystery left to solve, maybe two, but I doubt that each of these remaining chapters will have a mystery in them, since we do alternate between chapters that do have mysteries and chapters that don't. The chapters that don't do focus more on just like overall plot and character development and things like that. That's what I'm kind of expecting here with Chapter 6. So yeah, I'm hoping to get kind of far in it, maybe halfway, just feel out the halfway point, basically. So we're going to get into it. Just a quick recap of Chapter 5. In Chapter 5, we solved the very pressing and strange, almost supernatural mystery of the Green Hook Man. And as it turns out, while we did solve the initial reasons behind the appearance of the Green Hook Man, this was a mystery that kind of raised more questions than it did answers, because it called into question the legitimacy or the overall credibility of everyone's favorite and most mysterious character, Dahlia Sensei. And since it raised more questions than answers, I can't comment, like, you know, with any like semblance of like assuredness, for lack of a better word, like what she's doing is good or bad or not, or like whether it's even worthy of like exploring further. So really all we can do is just go on with the game and see where it takes us. Because I think the focus, there's been a lot of focus on this game on Dahlia Sensei, just like in general. She's almost the third main character, fourth main character maybe. I would actually argue that the three main characters of this game are Erika, Chidori, Suo. Suo is the third one, even though we're not in her head anymore, and then Dahlia Sensei. They're the four that definitely get the most screen time, I think, and the most just lines in general. I am interested to see if this game sort of just expands on that in these final three chapters. Setup behind me is a little bit different today, but that's not that important. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be at that really awkward, I'm streaming at an awkward time today because it's like 6 p.m. and it's gonna get dark pretty soon. I'm gonna have to do this at some point, but we're not at that point yet, and obviously that's not the focus. My face is not the focus of this stream, fortunately for everyone involved. So yeah, let's get into Chapter 6, shall we? Called Mary's Child. 'I actually think that time might be right now. It's a little bit intense though. It's good.
怪我の具合はもういいのか？
平気よ。ただ少し休んでいたから体力が落ちてるのかも。高崎さんはすごいわね。集中がずっと切れていない。脇もずっと落ちないで続けているわ。
脇が落ちてるか。初めは何言ってるんだって思ったよ。
回る演技の時は脇を開けていないと上手に回れないから、腕が下がると講師の方から脇が落ちてるわよってよく注意されたわ。でも意外だったわ。
何が？
振り付けのことよ。まさか引き受けるなんて思ってなかった。どんな心境の変化があったの？
義理だよ、義理。
そう八重垣さんって優しいものね。
いいから水分取っておけよ。了解。
お疲れ様。さっきの演技すごく綺麗だったわ。
ありがとう。あなたのピケターンも良かったわ。軸がぶれないところが素晴らしいわね。
そうありがとう。
ま、話してくれたことで少しは心の重荷が軽くなっていればいいんだがね。
I think I'm in the school of thought that believes that just venting in a way about what, you know, your past insecurities or your sources of emotional trauma, what have you, does help a little bit. It's a step up from just internalizing and like allowing those things to creep into your overall actions. You know, 1 second. I need to dip for just a second. We were talking about sort of just the act of opening up about those things. It's not, it can't replace, like, you know, it's not the cure to emotional trauma, of course, but it's a step up from internalizing it and allowing those things to just influence your daily actions. So it doesn't solve the problem, I think, is what Eric is getting at, but it helps.
八重垣さん、ここはどうしたら。技よりもそこは男性役とともにオーロラ姫の結婚を祝福する場面だから、男性役がいる形でマイムで表現してくれ。
しっかり監督をやっていますな。こっちにもくださいですよ。
やりたくないことは徹底的に抗うがね。一度引き受けたからには適当はできないさ。
指示も的確だし、意外と監督役合ってるよね。
振り付け指導だよ。でも高みからバンバン人に命令できるこの立場は天職かもな。
でもマイムか。私やスオちゃんは踊りよりも表現の方が多くなるよね。
おう、さすがに用語を覚えてきているんだな。
それはそうだよ。バレエはセリフがないですからね。セリフの代わりに表現する仕草をマイムという。ですよね。
Oh, color me surprised. That's something I really didn't know about ballet. Everything that they talk about ballet and they show in ballet in this game is obviously something that I'm very experienced in, but that is like a very it seems like it's a very striking and distinct feature of ballet, especially that the story is told mostly through music, dance, and mime/gestures. Very interesting. I want to see like how it plays out. But does that mean the characters have lines? Like, dialogue? Because dialogue and narration, you know, they're not the same thing. One's like a diegetic version, which manner of speaking. It takes place within the canonical story, and narration is usually non-diegetic. It takes place detached from the overall story, usually like from an all-seeing figure or something like that. I don't know.
パドゥ・カラクテールではおとぎ話の仲間たちが祝うために歌い踊る。お前らの長靴を履いた猫と白猫、それに赤ずきん役の白羽はマイムが多い。あいつはバスケットを振りながら踊るしな。狼役とのやりとりのマイムをどうしようか考え中だぜ。
まさに狼の笑みですね。本性は猫なのに犬かとはこれいかにって感じだよね。
バスキア教諭の誕生日からこっち熱も入ってきたしな。
If my memory serves me right, you know, I'm ballet. I'm like just biggest scrub. Even just like knowledge of famous ones go. The other two, the three famous Tchaikovsky ballets. The other one's probably the Nutcracker, I think, and then the third one is Swan Lake. Maybe I'm not really sure, but it sounds right. I don't know. I wish someone who was more knowledgeable about this could confirm this for me, or I could Google it, but I'm not going to waste 2 minutes and take a break from the narration just to look that up. We'll fact check it at some other time.
よし、それじゃ次のダイヤモンドの制約踊ってくれ。おい、女の子座りはやめた方がいいぞ。委員長を見習え。
なんで？体育座りだと女の子の大切な部分が見えちゃうよ。
いや、なんでって言われてもな。
Following the pattern choices, I'm probably gonna pick this one. Because Erica loves to mess with people. The joke might backfire, of course, as it often has in the past, but that's just part of the fun. Green for Chidori.
そりゃあ、いちご先生のスカートから覗くおみ足を覗きたいんだよ。綺麗な足してるもんな。見習いたいくらいだぜ。
That's one of like the best things about her, and like her propensity to tell jokes is that a lot of characters can't tell when she's actually joking or she's just being sarcastic. And that's why her jokes often backfire, because it's hard to tell when she's actually joking. It seems like it's gonna backfire here too.
足が綺麗だなんてやだな、もう嬉しいじゃんか。褒めても何も出ないよ。はい。姉は褒められ慣れてないですからね。
ダイヤモンドの制約お疲れ。あとは
お疲れ様。今日はここまでにします。それでは忘れ物のないように。
寸法を測られるのが大変だったの。どうして？
For the costume, probably. It's just my guess.
衣装係の子たちの気持ちはわかるわ。
確かに。ですです。 ひどいわエリカさん。
私はもう一度通しで踊ってから戻るわ。
やっぱり高崎さんは高崎さんね。
ま、ゆっくり変わればいいさ。ま、それだけじゃ時間が足りないって話なんだけどな。
八重垣さん。
こう何度も呼びかけられりゃ、要件は察せるってもんだ。しかし、そんなに張り切るもんかね。ま、バレエがやりたくてこの学院に入ったってやつも多いって話したしな。
Perfectly understandable that they want the best opportunity for themselves. Especially if you enroll at this school specifically for that, you probably think you're pretty good, or you have the ability to improve a lot in a short amount of time.
これってオーロラ姫の目覚めの場面だろ。静まり返った場面でモブがアラベスクしてどうするんだよ。バレエ発表会も間近か。食事ってのはこうじゃなくちゃな。いただく。
I'm getting pretty hungry. there's one thing that these tableside scenes sort of accomplish. It's making you really hungry if you haven't eaten recently. I had wings for lunch. I thought it'd be good, but and you know the game revisits these scenes very often. It's obviously, you know, Erica. You sort of get to see like a side of Erica that she's actually passionate about, which is eating. Highly relatable, but also it's sort of the opportunity for her and her amity partner Chidori to talk and sort of get things off their chest, whether they're pissed at each other or pissed, you know, at the world, or they're pissed at something, or they're not pissed. You know, they actually have the opportunity to like sort of have some sort of intimate conversation. Can often not really go very well, as I think the last time we were here, but it's a recurring scene, and so that's like the common thread connecting all of these. Is their very strange and often awkward relationship.
早く食え。冷めた料理ほどまずいものはないぞ。
発表会の前だからこそ体を絞りたいのだけど。
何言ってるんだ。この暑さでサラダだけなんて体が持たないに決まってるだろ。人一倍練習してるんだからしっかり食っておけよ。
見ているところは見ているのよね。
なんだ。うまいって感じるのは体が欲してるからだぞ。肉を食べろ。サラダなんざ年取ってからでいいんだよ。
前半は同意だわ。後半は意見が分かれるところだけど。
久しぶりに見たな。
最近は発見がなかったのよ。
The nature of these two choices is a little bit different, so I don't know. I want to pick this one. It's the more obvious opportunity to try and get Chidori to reveal a little bit more about herself. Could backfire because Erica has admitted to poking around in her notebook before. She might bring up that point of contention. This one, I don't know. I don't know if Chidori would even call it a diary. You know, it's just she calls it a list of notes. So that might just be wholly inaccurate, and they could argue about that for a little bit. And it's not very productive for them to be just arguing about semantics. Basically, what is semantics? So this one it is.
好きなものとかを書いているのは知ってるけど、嫌いなものってのは書いてないのか?
I think the flowers actually fully bloomed. That choice is what set it off. I think there might be one more stage. It's weird for the flower to bloom this early, fully. Although, like, from a game design perspective, it makes sense if, like, you account for people choosing the choices that conflict with both the choices that correspond to the other route, for you give like some leeway for the flower to fully bloom or for it to fully bud. I don't know, it might need one more step. I'm not really sure.
いちいち嫌いなものを書くの？感動して忘れたくないから書き留めるんじゃない。
嫌いなものを書いてないって言われて安心したよ。私の名前は書かれてないんだな。
When they first started to get to know each other, it's probably not in there.
嫌われてないってだけで嬉しいよ。
バカね。
何でも初めての体験は素晴らしい。
何？誰の言葉？
友人だよ。
まだ食事中だったの。ごめんなさい。
いや、それより急な用件か。もしかして白羽が泣きを入れたとか？
スオさんは一度やると言ったら曲げない人よ。そうじゃなくて、この子たちなんだけど。バレエの振り付けのことで相談があるそうなのだけど。
That's not good. You're not gonna get people to come to visit your room personally to gush about how good of a job you've done. Usually it's often about a complaint or something that doesn't sit well with you. Considering the earlier scene in the classroom where she had like notes piled on her desk, it's probably the latter.
なるほど。魔の巣に来るには頼りになる青い鳥が必要だったってことだ。
Yeah, that too.
わかったよ。食事が済んだら話そう。そうだな。教室に戻るのも面倒だし、10分後に食堂で落ち合うってのは？
はい、それでお願いします。
走らない。
アミティエ権限を行使するなら今だぞ。もっと楽な演技に変えてやってもいい。
遠慮しておくわ。今のままで十分。いえ、もっと。
まさかな。
I'm a little bit nervous about this personally. Can't really go well. Or we might skip the scene entirely. Oh, that reminds me. I need an eye-catching thumbnail for this. This is pretty eye-catching, although generic. We've seen this scene a lot of times. It'll be my fallback if I don't find anything within this stream.
欲を出すのはわかるがな。
白鳥の湖の32回のフェッテアントルナを踊らせてと言っているわけではないでしょ？
いいか、気候を考えろ。体力が持たない。倒れるのがオチだよ。
役者で自分の体調を把握していない者はいないわ。踊れないあなたにはわからないでしょうけどね。
今まではこんな気持ちになることはなかったのに。
ようやくお姫様のお戻りだな。
エリカ。
前に言っただろ。締めっぽいのはなしだ。別に気にしちゃいないさ。
そうなの？
クラスメイトたちにもいつもの軽口の言い合いだって話はつけといたから問題ない。感触は収まったのか？
もう平気よ。ごめんなさ。
ん？どうした？いつものやつだよ。風呂の介助に来てくれたんだ。まさか、プライベートな話を聞かれて恥ずかしいとか、めめしいことを言うんじゃないだろうな。
なんでこの人は特別なの？なぜバスキア教諭だけは入ってこられるの？
おい、なんだってんだよ。そんなに恨みがましい目で見て。まるで嫉妬に狂う委員長みたいだぜ。
何を言っているのかわからないわ。
ま、そりゃそうか。とにかく、わだかまりも解けたってことで、風呂に行ってくるよ。
待って。
なんだよ。どうした？まさか3人一緒に入ろうってんじゃないだろうな。
いいえ、3人ではないわ。私とエリカで入浴するのよ。高崎さん？私たちはアミティエ同士でしょ。お風呂以外の介助はしている。驚くことなんてないわ。
いや、そりゃ道理だが、今まで。
バスキア教諭も怪我をするし、風邪をひく時だってあるわ。先だっても。バスキア教諭の誕生日の数日前、前例があるじゃない。そうね。
確かに私に何かあった時、誰にも頼れない状況があるのはまずいわね。
道理よ。ほらお風呂、一緒に入りましょう。
格好の巣の上でみたいな治療はされないだろうな。
I don't know what exactly that reference is, but considering that book is generally about mental illness, probably not a very pleasant scene. I mean, what did you expect? You know, it's what you asked for, and you made that proposition, probably knowing full well the implications behind it. I mean, it was obviously something made without really. She didn't think about it really, but you're taking a bath together, and come on. Chidori, obviously, our other main character, is very, very bad at expressing herself. Particularly when it comes to expressing herself positively, or dealing with the manifestations of like her positive feelings. And of course, you know, like her interest in Erica, like it's some sort of attachment, arguably an unhealthy one. But it's definitely like an attachment, and you could go further and say that it's an attraction. So there are some feelings there in that department, but of course it manifests in jealousy, and just like not wanting anyone else to like share her secrets, quote unquote. So not a very mature way of expressing those things. Can I blame her? No. It's probably the first time she's felt like that, and of course that feeling out stage is gonna be very awkward. So very understandable, but that doesn't make it any less awkward or sort of just like difficult to watch, basically. So, but they're just, you know, they're just kids. I'm sure they can handle it.
乱暴に脱がせるなよ。シワができちまう。前はいい。足と背中だけ頼むぜ。ちゃんと手をつないでいてくれよな。まさかお前とこうして風呂に入ることになるなんてな。
嫌なの？
初めて会った時を思うと感慨深いって話さ。意外と神経細いんだよな、お前は。
I feel very conflicted about using this as a thumbnail. It's less generic, obviously, than the earlier one that I picked on, but you know, it's not like it's clickbait. It's in the game, and I have every right to use it. It's just like giving people the wrong idea probably is more what I'm worried about. And then if I use it, you know, it's gonna be like, oh, you darn pervert. Which is probably true, but me not wanting to have that image, I think, is a very real and pressing fear. Can I? Yeah, I can. I'm not gonna do it though. Sorry.
何？
やっぱりな。あの言葉はぐさりときたよ。踊れないあなたにはわからないでしょうねってやつさ。あの言葉はやり過ごせない。信用できなくなるぜ。
That's not good. We can only progress by reading this in the backlog. Here, I'll repeat it back just to like sort of link the dialogue on screen with what she says.
あの言葉はやり過ごせない。信用できなくなるぜ。こう言えば満足か？気にしてないって言ったのに、心ここにあらずって風だったからな。荒領事ってやつだよ。いいか、何度も言うが気にしてない。気に病むな。
でも、
気にされすぎる方が嫌なんだよ。お前くらいのスタンスの方がやりやすい。いつも通りで行こうぜ、相棒。
This is, sorry, interrupting the mood here. This is so cliche. This line, my frozen heart thawed. It's so like, you know, cliche. It's overdone. But yet I'm not going to complain about it. In this case, I'll put forth the idea that everything's a cliche. You know, every idea in writing that could be explored has been explored already. Every story that we tell is just a rehash of something that has been told in the past. So, the effectiveness of any single story lies not in its idea, but in the execution of that idea. That applies here because this line, it's very cliche, you know? You've seen it probably a million times in like romance novels or media or what have you, where the cold-hearted protagonist or love interest is finally gets to see the light because of just that one special person, right? It happens here, yes it does, but Chidori sort of displays this surprising amount of self-awareness here because she's saying it herself. And what I mean by that is that she acknowledges that, like, she's cold and unapproachable and hard to talk to and everything. And not only to acknowledge that, but to acknowledge the fact that this person can reach her that much is really, it's really crazy, too neutral. It's really incredible to see. And that's why I think this works here, even though the line itself is very, you know, been done a million times. I don't think that matters. I think it's great.
"お前を背負ってはやれないが、お前の重荷は背負ってやれる。胸に秘めてた苦い過去ってやつを話してくれたろ。一人で抱え込むにはきついが、二人でならそれほどじゃねえ。だろ。以前、 カラマーゾフの兄弟って本を読んだんだが、
奇跡が悪魔の。
作者の意図する意味ではないだろうけど、奇跡は悪魔の所業だってセリフが、私には心強い言葉に聞こえたよ。
It's not just a theory that's put forth by this book, the brothers Karamazov. It's something that's biblically supported. So if really anyone believes in the Bible as a canonical text in any way, shape, or form nowadays, which, that number dwindles by the day, but let's pretend for the sake of this argument that there are people out there. In the Bible, it's possible, like, the devil can work miracles through people, basically, or that the devil can basically use his own power to work miracles. It's not just I guess, to put it simply, it's not just a holy sort of power, it's an unholy one as well. And I guess that's the danger in that, and the danger in it overall is that it's difficult to differentiate. So my point is that it's not just a takeaway supported just by this book. It's something that is biblically canon, I guess, and that's very interesting, I think.
私たちには奇跡が起こるってさ。だって私たちは神を信じてないし、ろくに祈りもしない。だよな。
確かに。そうね。
だから奇跡は起こる。お、ようやく笑いやがった。
Sorry, gonna go back on my word here. I said I wouldn't do it for the clickbait. I lied. I'm gonna do it. So be unsubscribed if you think I'm a dirty YouTuber who farms this stuff for cheap views. The unsubscribe button is right there. I'm sorry, I am 100% guilty of it, but hey, it's in the game, And I won't get this opportunity again, probably. Probably. I'm really sorry. I think just a little part of me died just doing that.
バスキア教諭も心配していた。後で謝っておけよ。
嫉妬？
ん？どうした？
なんでもないわ。
おかしなやつだな。どうした？湯あたりか？熱い湯が苦手なら最初から言えよ。
So I guess up until now, Chidori has already mentioned like these like quote unquote feelings, which is in and of itself a very vague word, and we as the reader have been kind of forced to wrangle with it sort of interpret what it means. This being a Yuri visual novel, it's not exactly difficult to hazard a guess, but that little line right there, that this fact truly hits you, that Chidori is just as dense as really anyone else. Which is, once again, not surprising. I don't think she's ever been in love or ever thought that she's been in love. There's a difference, usually. I had another point I was going to make there. She might not have even thought that she was capable of, having such strong feelings for someone. So it makes sense that she would like subconsciously deny it or just not realize it. And for her to make this revelation here, even this late in chapter 6, is kind of impressive, considering her complete lack of awareness, both self and towards others. Unfortunately, it couldn't have come at a worse time since they are in the bath together.
エリカ。
We spent a lot of time in Chidori's head there. And towards the end, in that final scene, we kind of found out that there's something else that she's not telling anyone. Up until now, we had assumed that her main source of emotional baggage was like her past with Ballet, basically, in the Nutcracker, and just that one incident with the underclassmen that really sort of that really sort of just kind of messed her up, to put it simply. And of course her relationship with her parents, which is kind of tied into that, or lack of a relationship with her parents. But just that one line, what is it? She calls it a defect, which is usually a word ascribed to, faulty machines or like very serious human conditions, like say a birth defect. And it implies that it's something that's both out of her control and is a major factor of her life negatively. Whatever it is, it had a part in her just trying to like reject her own and like try to deny her own feelings or just like suppress them in a way, which, as we all probably know, is not very healthy, and this cannot end well really at all. And right now, the only thing that she could do is like wrestle with it herself, because I highly doubt she's not close with anyone else other than Erica herself. And she's probably the last person that she'd want finding out about this. So good luck internalizing. I really hope you don't do it for long, is what I'm getting at. but the whole ballet performance has been kind of glossed over, or at least the preparations. The argument that they had was came out of left field. It kind of came out of nowhere. And there hasn't been much focus on the prep at all, except for, a couple of scenes. Then after Erica agreed to do the choreography, we got like a little bit of detail about it and a little bit of ballet lessons, but it's obviously not the focus. And I guess the day is finally here, and this is where I feel like it's important to point this out now. This is where the very opening scene takes place. Because Erica described how if we were to revisit that, just going off of my memory, I'm not going to like go and watch it again or anything, but if we were just to go off of memory, Erica describes how captivated she is watching Chidori play Sleeping Beauty or Princess Aurora, and it's like she becomes aware of her own feelings conveniently, maybe just a few days after Chidori comes to terms with hers. I wonder if we're going to see it, like, personally, firsthand. I hope so. And I hope they don't really... I hope, just like with the reading in Chapter 3, they go into full detail about this, because I think it's very high production quality. Like, they actually care about the performance itself, and it's not just used as a plot device. So I hope they do that here. That's pretty rough. They put them all on like a diet plan before, assuming that what shape they are in beforehand isn't enough. That is pretty rough. I mean, if you're gonna lead up to this performance with such a gushing intro about how it's all pre-done, I kind of want to see the whole thing. I'm really hoping we do.
そこまで。
根を詰めすぎだ。もう十分だろうが。
まだ足りないわ。
これ以上はオーバーワークです。これ以上続けたいのなら休みを取りなさい。
はい。
なんだか怒っているみたいね、彼女。
怒ってる？最近は喧嘩する暇もないくらい忙しかったんだぜ。
But as we know, since that scene in Chidori's own head, she's got a lot of inner turmoil to fight through at the moment.
なんだかどんどん調子を崩してやがるしな。
It's like every time it seems like they've had a breakthrough in their relationship. One of them, usually Chidori, kind of does something or intentionally retreats or says something bad, and they're right back at the beginning. We know this is only temporary, of course, but it's only a matter of how long it will last. It could last a very long time, for all we know.
ええ、まるで彼女じゃないみたい。
正確に言えば安定感がなくなったってやつか。カエルの面に小便ってな具合だしな。
まあ、下品なこと言って。
Rika, ever the proper young lady, for better or for worse, is very much against that.
八重垣さんは高崎さんが怒っている理由、本当に知らないの？
I'm kind of at a loss here too. Maybe it's just best to be honest. That's really the only basis I have here.
正直わからないな。
And I overlooked the theme of these choices in that brushing things off as a joke. Even though this is, of course, a very serious matter when it comes to their relationship, I guess it's not the right one here. Your poor flower bud withered a little bit, or retreated just a little bit too. What a shame. Okay. Green for Chidori it is.
覚えならある。
I have a feeling that's not really... I called it a joke earlier. The idea of her complimenting Rika's dancing. It's a joke because we probably know that's not what's primarily nagging at her. You know, it's these feelings that she has to struggle with very much.
どんな？また八重垣さんが軽口を吐いて、それで怒らせたとか？
It's a very plausible outcome. Happens a lot, not just with Chidori, but with basically everyone.
いや、唯一思い当たるって言ったら委員長の踊りを手放しで褒めたくらいだよ。
私の踊りを？
ああ、正直一番直しが少なかったし、指示した通りに演じきる。褒めるところしかないしな。
そんな、私 そんなに良かったかしら。
いや、なんかすまん。
何？やっぱり面と向かって聞くしかないわ。
No, no. From an outsider's perspective, I can say that is a really bad idea. Because dramatic irony. I know more than the characters know at this point in the game, or at this point in the novel. So no, she is not going to want to talk about her feelings, more or less. And Erica seems to be in the same boat as me.
でも二人のやりとりを見た限りだときちんと話し合ってはいないんじゃないかしら。どうなの？
確かに話しちゃいないが。
アミティエ同士なんだから腹を割って話すことも必要よ。膝を突き合わせて尋ねればきっと訳を話してくれるわ。
Yes. Just her and Chidori in an intimate setting where it's just the two of them, and Erica asks her to open up about this sensitive subject matter centered around her, even though she doesn't know that. That will just go swimmingly. I'm afraid she's actually going to go through with it, honestly.
まっとうに尋ねても口を割ってくれそうもないんだよな。
どうして？
嘘でもついて罠にかけてみるか。
ダメよ、そんなこと。フェアじゃないわ。
残念だが、フェアだとかはどうでもいい。一番嘘のうまいやつが大統領になれる世の中だぜ。
When did this game come out? 2015? Probably not talking about America. Obviously, the world does not revolve around America, although some of us do like to think that. Or it was just eerily predicting the future, or more likely was just talking about someone else, historical figure maybe. But that is never more true as it is today, in our current political climate.
「夏風邪は猫しかひかない」って言うぜ。委員長には嘘でもついて本音を引き出そうと言ったが。ゲネプロは明日だぞ。成功法でもダメじゃないかよ。聞く耳を持たずって態度でも構わない。そのまま聞けよ。明日のゲネプロはヨゼフ座でやる。大道具係や衣装係が客として見学しちゃいるが、本番じゃない。流していい。お前も本番前に無理はしない方がいいって分かってるよな。ま、バスキア教諭も見るんだ。あんまり恥ずかしい演技はできないが。
She said that the previous little line about taking it easy was supposed to hit a sensitive spot, but this will probably unintentionally hit a sensitive spot for Chidori, since their relationship and the fact that Erika, she admits it herself, she idolizes Dahlia. The fact that Chidori knows how sort of close they are, that's a very sore spot for her. Probably even more so now that she's come to terms with those very complicated and messy feelings that we saw earlier. A little bit to see. I do want to see if this really does get a rise out of her. Ironic how it on the thing that the throwaway comment that Erika says here is what might actually set her off, and not what she actually meant to piss her off.
そう。バスキア教諭の前では恥ずかしい演技はできないわよね。
おう。まあな。私たちの失敗はバスキア教諭の失敗になるんだし。
エリカはバスキア教諭のために振り付けを引き受けたの？
I'm inclined to say yes. Primarily, was that the guise of her birthday present? I forget. It made Dahlia Sensei extremely happy when she initially agreed to it, so it's not entirely untrue. Neither of these choices will satisfy Chidori, you know? This seems like it's avoiding the question. This seems like it's avoiding the question even more. And also, it makes a further effort to shut Chidori out, which is the last thing that she wants right now. If this ends up being the one that corresponds to her choice down here, indicated by the progress bar in the on the right hand side, I don't know if we can deal with that fallout, but for now we'll pick the quote unquote safer one. Oh man. Okay, oh wow, it's the one that's gonna piss her off, I guess. This is gonna make her really mad. Or just very, very sad.
別に関係ないだろ。
そうね。確かに私には関係のない話だわ。
千鳥。
やめて。親しげに名前でなんて呼ばないで。
Yeah, she's pissed.
今ほどもう一人アミティが欲しいと思ったことはないな。
ここは空気が悪いわ。
Yeah, that makes two of them. Three if you count me, the viewer. I don't like it either. It's really awkward.
What?
Despite the sort of soft-natured music.
今日は白羽さんの部屋に泊まることにするわ。それじゃ。
なんだってんだ。正直者はダメだ。やっぱり大統領論で行くべきだったぜ。
A little disappointing that she doesn't try to figure out why Chidori acted like that. Maybe she just attributes it to her very socially awkward nature and her inability to pick up on cues. I'm not really sure. Or she just doesn't want to bother. That's also very possible.
排除者が手間をかけさせるんじゃ。参ったな。
I kind of like this actually a lot. Too real. Speaks to the pseudo-intellectuals out there or something. Or just the rebels or anyone. I feel very attacked right now. Oh well. And Chidori's attempts at keeping those things secret have just failed miserably. Not entirely through her own doing, but since her biggest secret at the moment was written down in her notebook, and she just kind of forgot about it in her anger and intense jealousy. Secret's out. Erica definitely feels kind of bad about it. How bad and like what this will make her do? I'm curious to see about it. I'm just as curious about it as anyone else.
ま、笑い話に花が咲く夕食になるとは思っていなかったけどな。普通一晩経ったら嫌なことは忘れるものだろうが。
I think Chidori probably feels bad, which is something very new for her. But I think she realizes that her own sense of jealousy is a little bit, it's like immature and childish, and so she feels bad about it. But at the same time, she probably still feels jealous anyway. So like it's like a very conflicting sort of, these conflicting negative emotions are, it's very hard for her to handle. And she probably wants to apologize, but there's a lot of very big subjects hovering, lots of elephants in the room, of course, and I'm curious to see if they'll sort of bring them out in the open before the ballet performance or after. It might be necessary to now because it's obviously, it's messing with her, it's interfering with her focus and her concentration.
まあなんだ。せっかく好物を学食のおばちゃんが別メニューで作ってくれたんだ。冷めないうちに食べろよ。自分ノートに書いているくらいお気に入りなんだろ。レモンをかけると一味違うぞ。
呆れているのでしょうね。
なんだ、冷めるのをじっと待っているってことか。なら正解だな。この世の料理で冷めてうまいものなんて一つもない。
Could probably make an argument for pizza, but that's beside the point.
あなたの忠告を聞かず、無謀な挑戦を続けたことよ。
ああ、それか。ま、八代先輩風に言えば、重い日だから荒ぶってるのかと思ったよ。
私とはもう口を聞きたくないってことね。
座れ。
でも、
二度は言わない。腹に物が入ってない時ってのはな、イライラして怒りやすくなるもんだ。どんな奴だって同じだ。だからとりあえず飯にしようって話したよ。お前が何に対してイラついているのかわからない。それは当たり前の話だ。何も言ってくれないんだからな。私の目には何かを打ち明けるのをためらっているように見える。どうだ？今さら何を打ち明けられたって引いたりしない。特殊な性癖持ちだって受け止めてやるよ。だから話してみろ。
それは私がプリンシパルだからでしょ。
ああ？
明日のバレエ発表会で失敗ができない。バスキア教諭に恥をかかせられないからよね。何がおかしいの？
バカだなお前。今さら私が自分の評価なんぞ気にするかよ。
Even in this kind of tense situation, she can't help but throw a jab at her, call her an idiot. Oh, Erica, never change.
バスキア教諭は
Never change.
期待してもらってるから下手を打てないってのはあるが、明日の本番前に必勝祈願でカツレツ頼んだり、恥ずかしい真似しているのは、お前のためにやってることだろうがよ、相棒。
嘘？
嘘なもんかよ。私がお前を思うくらいには、お前も私のことを思ってくれているんだろ。
It's probably not a good idea to reveal that she peeked in her notebook to come to this realization, and I hope she doesn't, because we've already had our fair share of sort of ruined moments up until, this point in the game, and even in just this chapter. So I'm still proceeding with this sort of tension to see, because it, like, you say the wrong thing, and it's all like a lost cause with these two, and especially with Chidori. So
見たのね。最低だわ。
ああ、最低だな。でも、嬉しかったよ。好意を向けられて嫌な奴なんていない。もう一度言うぞ。何か抱えているなら話してみろ。抱き上げちゃやれないが、一緒に悩むくらいはできる。
後輩がバレエをやめてからほどなくのことよ。私のせいで怪我をし、バレエをやめていった後輩。初めはとても驚きにはなれなかった。でも彼女から踊りを奪った私がバレエをやめるなんて勝手ができるはずないと思い至ったの。後輩の分まで私が踊るんだって。
今のところいい話だな。
バレエに今まで以上に熱を入れ、次の舞台のために稽古をしている時に自分の目がおかしいことに気づいたのよ。物が歪み、初めはただの疲れ目かと思った。でもそのうちに私の目に映る人の顔、体が小さく大きく映るようになって、
アリス症候群か。
ええ、正式には不思議の国のアリス症候群だそうね。可愛らしい名前だけれど、一人だけで踊るわけではないバレエでは致命的だったわ。人だけでなく物まで大きさがつかめない、歪んで見える時まである。私は罰だと思ったわ。
I said the same thing at that point, and I've said this like ad nauseum at this point in the playthrough, but hindsight is 2020. I was like, why doesn't she wear glasses? Like it's an easily fixable problem like short-sightedness or astigmatism. Well, I mean, astigmatism is like harder to treat, obviously, but still possible. And I guess vision disorders like this and are a lot rarer, but it does explain why she just doesn't wear glasses, because that wouldn't fix the problem.
Ballet が踊れなくなり、部屋にこもった私を、父母は環境を変えてみたらいいとここへ転入させたの。
そうか。
症状が治まったら家に戻ってもいいと言ってくれたわ。ここへ来てしばらくは症状は治まらなかった。でも
今はもう治ってるのか？
Sorry, I cut her off. I'll just replay that.
症状が治まったら家に戻ってもいいと言ってくれたわ。ここへ来てしばらくは症状は治まらなかった。でもええ、環境を変えたことが良かったのか、徐々に後輩との事情をあなたへ打ち明けた時からだいぶ落ち着いてきた。
That's almost poetic in a way, and it makes it seem like it really was some sort of divine retribution for ending that girl's career. As a plot device, that's kind of cheesy, but we can't say for sure whether it's completely gone or not. If it's alleviated to the point that she can dance again, probably, but that doesn't mean it's, say, gone forever or won't come back or what have you. I don't know much about the discipline myself, so I can't comment on it, obviously, but...
いや、待てよ。最近は目の症状は治まっているんだよな。だったらなんで調子を落としてるんだ？
舞台袖に後輩の影が見えるようになったの。
ね、そりゃお化け。いや、亡くなってないものな。だったら。ダメだ。どうしてなのかさっぱりわからん。
気持ち悪いでしょ？
あ？
今の話を聞けばそう思うはずよ。何を笑って。
さっきお前の悩みを聞いてやる、受け入れてやるって言っただろ。お前の重荷を背負ってやるって。
でも
ありゃ全部ひっくるめてって意味だぜ。今さらお化けもどきが見えるくらいで引くかよ。
エリカ。
私はフックマンを沈めた立役者だぞ。
そうね。
今の感動するところじゃないか。
そうね。なんだかほっとして。
No, they're too weird for that. The both of them are. It's just not a normal, a typical reaction is just not within the realm of possibility.
「こいつには親だけじゃない、ちゃんと自分を思っている人がいるってことを教えなくちゃいけない。」
As far as choices go, whose route are we on again? I don't think I need to stress or remind anyone. It's pretty obvious. But it didn't correspond to a choice here on the progress bar, so I don't know if I made the right choice or not. But maybe it was so obvious that I didn't need to be reaffirmed in any way.
まとめるのはこうでいいんだよな。
不安になるようなことを言うのね。
髪を言ってやるなんて初めてなんだよ。見よう見まねってやつさ。
お姉さんの？そう、初めてなのね。
不安が増したかい？
いいえ、私が初めてのことが嬉しいのよ。
なんだか随分と素直じゃないか。
何を言っても受け止めてくれるのでしょ？何？
いや、初めて会った時のことを思うと、髪を言ってやる間柄になるなんて、とても思えなくてさ。
エリカ、すごく嫌な態度だったものね。
それはお互い様だっての。それで無理やり網手にされて。
正直、初めて解除するよう言われた時は、面倒なことになったと思ったわ。
Can't be the only reason. Her, insolent, we'll say. We'll borrow a word from Chidori's notebook since I caught a glimpse of it in there, but her insolent personality, I think, is definitely another major factor there.
感謝しているよ。
Although you could say that her personality is a result of that, like not wanting to burden people, but I think at this point it's as much of a factor. It's as much of an integral part of herself as it is a result of like that desire to keep people away.
二人きりの生活。でも、小ウサギの事件で私が犯人だと真相を明らかにされてからは、もう学院にいられないのではと思った。
ゆすられるとでも思ったか？
気持ちいいわ。でも、朗読劇でのことであなたを見直したのよ。
うん？特に何もしちゃいないと思ったが。
他人のためにあれだけ親身になれること、自分自身が一番だと思ってなくては立ち行かない世界にいた私には新鮮だった。
世話になった相手だからさ。本当の他人なら見捨てたよ。
エリカは意外と面倒見がいいのよね。第二外国語の試験の時もノートへ出そうな問題を書いてくれたし。
バイオリンの試験でのお礼ってやつだ。義理が廃れば。
この世は闇よ。水遊びで二人で乗ったボート、いい思い出だわ。隠していた過去を話して、こんなにも穏やかな気持ちになれるだなんて思いもしなかった。私、明日の発表会が成功したら、自分を許すことができると思うの。
成功したらじゃない。成功するに決まってるだろ。私がこれだけ骨を折ってやってるんだぜ。
ねえエリカ、お願いがあるの。
言ってみろよ。私は今とてもいい気分なんだ。
明日発表会の時に。
Okay, so what happened there? A lot, just to grossly understate the significance of that scene. Wasn't a romantic confession of any kind, of course, but I'm gonna make a connection here to Volume 1, and it seems to be this recurring theme of, like, doing your hair is like this physical manifestation of like trusting yourself completely to another person. It's not very subtle. Erica herself says it, you know, when she's doing Chidori's hair. It's as though like she has surrendered herself completely, and you don't see it just here. I say it's a recurring theme because it happened in Volume 1 too. At least with Mayuri's route, anyway. Suo does she washes Mayuri's hair at the end of chapter 4. She doesn't like braid it or anything, but it's still like that motif, I guess. And Suo uses almost the exact same wording. And in Suo's case, it's a lot more romantic, but she says she has surrendered herself completely to me, is the sort of message that she tries to get across there. I think it's supposed to be the real, like, physical indicator that, like, these two are, like, very open and, like, really completely trust one another in this sort of sense. It happened a lot later here, but once I saw that scene come up, I was like, okay, the similarities are just striking. You know, this can't be an accident, basically. And does that mean that I think that, like, it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out? No. Even in chapter, like, something I was a little bit frustrated about with Volume 1 was when that scene happened at the end of chapter 4, it still took a long time for, like, any sort of romantic development to happen. And it felt like they were going backwards even just from there, and I was like, okay, well, you know, what was the point of that then? It was as though that scene came up a little bit too early, but here I think we are actually approaching the end, and if I may hazard a guess that this, this ballet recital is going to end chapter 6, and then we're probably going to have 1 or 2 chapters left after that. So I think it's a good time to sort of, you know, it's also like right on the heels of Chidori coming to terms with her own feelings, and I think that's very important as well. It's like a very, you know, her proposal, as Erica calls it, it's a very like anime thing to do. Like, oh, if this goes well, I have something to tell you, or do something for me, or something like that. It probably goes along that line, and in typical storytelling fashion, we aren't aware of it ourselves yet. But I'm excited to see like this Sleeping Beauty play out. You know, I want to see it in its entirety, and experiencing it in this way, like through the game, is obviously not really a accurate representation. But they put a lot of the developers and the writers definitely put a lot of work into the recitation of Rapunzel in chapter 3. And as I said before, it's not just a plot device there. They actually take their time and go through it. You know, it's like the entire thing is read out loud. And I really want to see that here. It's it's just a nice nod to the production quality of this game and how seriously they take it. And not only is it not only is it a plot device and it's very important to the plot, but it's very important to like these characters themselves. Like you can tell like their hard work goes into it, and it's like a reflection of themselves in a way. I mean that literally, because like Suo, her rendition of Rapunzel was a reflection of herself. We're probably going to see that again here with Chidori, since she's the focus of Sleeping Beauty. But we're actually going to save it for next time. I know we're approaching the end of chapter 6 here, but I kind of want this, if I'm right and this gets its own like sequence, its own long scene, I want to give it like the attention that it's sort of, I think it warrants. So we're going to save it for next time, and hopefully there's enough content at the end of chapter 6 to warrant our own stream. Plus I think just like that nice intimate moment that we saw Erica braiding Chidori's hair and everything is a nice way to end it. The calm before the storm, in a way. And that could be either very positive and the ballet recital can be a resounding success, or it could be a huge failure. And we would be stuck in an even messier situation than when we first started. But regardless, I like sort of like this calm before the storm, and not throwing ourselves right into the storm, as it were. So until next time, we're going to wrap up chapter 6, whatever that entails. Thank you all for watching. Again, my name is Ottermelon, and I will see you all later.